Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcats offense will take the field first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7, and they register a sack early here on only the 2nd play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his tight end. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the FIU Panthers offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using the quick game. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Lost a throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Bearcats have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. He wants to throw it. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. And the Panthers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They're going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running to the left. Oh, he's got some space. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Give to the running back. Spins away from the defense. They didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. FIU pushing tempo. Gives it on the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. FIU will line up to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He takes it at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On third down, going up top. It's caught. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Tight end now in motion. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on second down. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
First and goal, Bearcats.
Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats.
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Virginia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
The Panthers in the hurry-up.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. The pull and throw off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The give on the inside. Fighting off the defender. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Brings up 2nd down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Grover. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. FIU pushing tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the side.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might heel off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. FIU will line up to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch near the 50. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, the punter wasn't able to get a lot of leg on that one, and it gave him a chance to field it, and then he found his lane. He put his foot in the ground, and it was off to the races. A huge momentum-shifting play on special teams for that touchdown.
Try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on them. And the Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the returner will be brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Williams. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Grabs it in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
The Bearcats will kick it away to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll give it to the back. Find some space enough to get 5 to the 22. FIU pushing tempo. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the Bearcats just outside the 40. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Motion from the wideout. Running into the open space. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Here comes the offense on second down. He's got it on the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bearcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Muscling ahead on third and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the ground with the back. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. FIU will line up to punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. The throw. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And the Bearcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll take it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Looking for a push on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. FIU pushing tempo. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hawkins. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll throw on third and short. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Makes a man miss. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. A lot of urgency for this offense. Power football with the run. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Quarterback running on the draw. Plows through the defense. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tries to get it on the ground. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They come to the line on 3rd and goal, looking for their first points of the day. Surging forward on the sneak. Sneaks it into the end zone.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Virginia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He's going to throw deep right side. Pulls it in down the sideline.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Gets the back moving. Oh, what a move to get open. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll go to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets two down to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Catch in the middle. It's Grover. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks the tackle. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
And the Panthers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. FIU will line up to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on first down from the 30. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Looking to throw. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete to the right. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hawkins. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the 1st down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Off the RPO, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bearcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Pulls it, fired, complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends. Go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got a little space. Corralled and brought down by the defense. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, FIU. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The snap sets up to throw. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
half.